Hi, my name is Nino Paglesia, and like many, I'm following the 27th round of discussions at the UN about Cuba's resolution, necessity of ending the economic, commercial, and financial blockade imposed by the United States against Cuba. Having observed for many of the last 27 years the increasing support for Cuba's resolution of most nations at the UN that reached 191 in favor out of 193 UN member nations just last year, I have no doubts that we will see again the isolation of the US in its irrational behavior against Cuba. It is unimaginable to see a powerful country like the United States to persist shamelessly on its absurd attack on a nation that has done so much good for its own people and no harm or threat to the U.S. This is the behavior of an international bully nation that is tantamount to a terrorist behavior. Just as much damage can be caused by a financial blockade to the well-being of innocent people than the criminal throwing of bombs. I truly believe so. Let's call a spade a spade. A crime is a crime is a crime. If people get hurt, if people are forced to suffering, if the livelihood of a sovereign nation is curtailed only to impose a given ideology, it is no different from a terrorist group causing havoc in order to impose its ideology. Ideology, in this case, is irrelevant. I measure the responsibility of the U.S. government by the outcome of its actions. The U.S. actions against Cuba, and I could add a few more countries, are causing irreparable damage to innocent people. And this has been happening for almost 60 years. If a similar vote were held among U.S. citizens instead of at the UN, the majority of U.S. Americans would vote against the blockade. The U.S. government is misleading its own people. It is time to end this U.S.-made tragedy, and the U.S. must be held accountable. I have a moral and ethical reason to vote to end the blockade now. Please speak up for the right of Cuba. Thank you.